What are you doing?
Well, a good tidy up. It looks like it's got a bit long in the back.
It has got long
now,
yeah,
so
yeah,
you know, a good tidy.
Could do with a good.
Can't see a thing.
A bit more stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what then. If you don't like
your judgment as I have done for the last.
That's it, for the last 45 years.
Yes.
If you don't like it, it'll grow.
Yeah.
Understand? Hair today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that's what I might call this video.
Just more out there.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Yeah, no problem at all.
But anyway, yeah. So tell me, when did you start here then?
Right, I came up here in the early middle of December. I was 20, so it was 1950, 60, 70, 72.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
And I came, I don't know, about a fortnight before Christmas.
Yeah.
After doing 5 years in town. Wanted a change, really, I suppose. Different circumstances, you know, as they always are.
Yeah.
And I came here then, and I was 21 in the following January, and I've been here ever since. And I've been working for myself since I was probably 21 now, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a long time, really.
Which is a big thing, really, because you know, at that
age, yeah, I was young. It was probably not a good time in lots of ways, because it was very hard making a living, because I was in the process of getting married the following September. We were doing a house up, and I was put a lot of hours in here, a lot of hours in doing my house up.
Yeah.
So it was stressful, but I've had a ball.
Yeah.
I've had an awful lot of funny times. I've had some of the funniest days of my life in here. There's no doubt about it. No detriment to my friends and my missus. Some days in here I won't, but I could recite some stories that, you know, even now I'll still chuckle about. What sort of 35 years later.
Yeah.
I could tell you one about a lady, but you might have to cut it. I'm not saying you will, but you might have to. You might remember her, but so that's why I won't give her a name.
Right.
But she came in a wheelchair. The daughter brought her, and she was having a shampoo one set, and she was a nice old lady. And after about 10 minutes, she said, "Martin, I need the toilet." I said, "Oh." Anyway, I was over there, gets her in, and then she went in. And then about half an hour later, the lady sat there. She says, "She's been there a long time, Martin." I said, "Yeah, I suppose she has, really." I'm thinking, you know, nothing's happened, like permanent anyway. I goes in, and I goes in, and she slipped down the toilet. She was literally sitting in the toilet with her knees up here, you know, and she couldn't get out. She said, "I didn't like to shout." So I finished up, lifting off the toilet, pulling the strides up, waddling her out here, trying not to laugh all the time, as you can appreciate.
Yeah.
And then I got her hair done, and then the daughter came in about an hour later. She says, "Oh, Martin, I forgot to tell you, if she mentions the toilet, she's already been." I know. Oh God! I mean, it might not sound funny to anybody else, but it was just one of those things that happens.
Yeah.
And then another time a lady came. She's dead now, but she was a lovely lady. But we're going back. I hadn't been here that long. And I was young, and I was quite. Well, I'd been 5 years in town, so I wasn't particularly. There's no way I was going to start blushing.
Yeah.
And I'd had a lot that burnt out to me in town.
Yeah.
But she comes in, it was a winter's day, and she says, I said, can I give us your coat, Mrs. So-and-so? And she takes off, and she's got no skirt on. So she's got this blouse and this long pair of pale blue, you know, Harvest Festival underwear. And I thought, oh, what do I say? I said, I tell you what, Mrs. It's a bit cold. Keep your coat on, love. So she did. And there's loads of things like that that's happened. You know, like they'll have two little old ladies talking, and they sound like the best mates.
Yeah.
One will walk out and they'll say, I can't really stand here. It used to happen on a daily basis.
Yeah, yeah.
And it still does. Little old lady once said to me when I first started up here, they're lovely up here, but if you cut one, they all bleed.
Yeah.
And that is so true.
Yeah.
I mean, you've known me, what, since you're about 15?
Yeah, yeah.
And have you ever heard me slag anybody off?
No.
You won't. For that reason, because you might be related to 9 times and there goes my business.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
But it's been hilarious. Some of it, you know, I mean, obviously I've lost a lot of lovely people over the years with age and illness, and that is sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have been at 2 funerals fortnight ago today, and I couldn't go to either because I couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Two
yeah.
guys I've known for lots and lots of years, and that is sad. I managed to get to the wake in the pub afterwards about 6 o'clock, but it was all over by then, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But there was a lovely man that just down here. So, you know, there's some things with sadness.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of fun. I think I'm one of the few people I know that has probably loved my working life. I'm not saying 100%, but
Yeah.
it's up there in the 90s. And there's not many people who can say that, David.
No.
There really isn't. I've been very lucky. And I've made a living out of it as well, which a lot of people I know probably the last over 40 years, there's not many people that starts out when I did have survived
Yeah.
as in business, not in debt, but certainly in business. In fact, there's nobody, when I left town, within probably 6 months, a year, there was probably half the stars I worked with, they gone on their own.
Yeah.
They'd all gone within 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were good hairdressers.
Do you think it's the location, or do you think it's you?
Well, you have to be careful, don't you? I think you make the business what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're nice with people, it comes back on you. It comes back 20-fold, doesn't it?
Yeah. I've always found it entertaining coming here.
Well, yeah. Oh God, I've had little old ladies, and there's a lot. Not so much now because we went through a phase where there's a lot of little old ladies that, little widows who didn't get out very much.
Yeah.
And I was putting their one link with the real world for an hour once a week. I mean,
Yeah.
other people don't have the family around them.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've had little people say to me, I don't care what you do, mate, as long as you have a laugh like last week. And that, I think, why do hair? You know, go to dance. and that's how it's always been.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like having a laugh that way, it's just gone.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she's not great, but her memory's not much better than mine.
Yeah, yeah.
And so if I can have a conversation every half an hour and have the same conversation, we'll laugh at the same jokes. So I need 3 jokes. I'm sorted for the afternoon. See, it works well. I can laugh, but it is like that, you know. And the lovely part is, I mean, I've had a lady just before, a lady called Janet, and she's been with me, she actually said I think it was 29 years she'd been coming to me.
Yeah.
And she's sick as a parrot because I'm leaving.
Yeah.
You know, and they're all like that. I keep saying to them, one day I'll get your hair right, but not necessarily today. But again, they don't care. They know I'm good at what I do, and they're like, come in. So it's just a license to piddle about, really.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
what more can you ask for in a working life?
Yeah.
Really?
Did you see yourself still being here 45 years ago?
I'm amazed I'm still alive.
Yeah.
If my wife was here now, she'd say, if you was in the state of him on his 30th birthday, I was convinced I'd be dead before I was 30.
Yeah.
For lots of reasons. Those that we're not going to talk about. But yeah, so yeah, as I've got older, I've realised it's been, I mean, but who would? Who would ever think I'm going to stop here for the next 45 years?
Yeah, yeah.
Because, have you ever thought that?
No.
No, most people don't get that chance. really, they move jobs for whatever reasons, don't they?
Yeah.
Sometimes economically, sometimes because the partner wants them to go, you know, or they get moved with the job. I've had lots of people who've been good customers, but they've come to that, we're leaving, my husband's got a job elsewhere. And that's sad because you become like friends over the years. And most, I mean, I'll be careful I say this again, but I've got no bad customers. Because I win all I'm out.
Yes, yeah.
It's as easy as that. I don't think anybody pays me enough to upset me.
Yeah.
And I do my best for folk, and if that's not enough, that's fine. I can't, I'll be hands on, open my hands. I can't guarantee to get what you want. But I'll say, give me a second chance, and if you don't want to, that's fine.
Yeah.
And when people say to me, I went there, I've been there, you think, I know where they were next time, over here.
Yeah.
because they don't know what they want.
Yeah.
And that's fair enough. But in general, I mean, I've had a few over the years that I've only really had two that I've actually asked not to come again. It's easy as that. I know it's awful, isn't it? But you know. I mean, within 5 minutes, you know whether you're going to get on. You know, if somebody walks in for the first time now, I will know within 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. If I think I've done a good job, they'll book again.
Yeah.
Or they'll say, I'll give you a ring. So when they walk out and say, okay, you know they're not coming back, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I can't guarantee to get it right every time. I do my best, and that's all that you can do for anybody. How does that feel?
Feels grand.
Stick your glasses on now.
Don't wear my glasses.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you.
I'm going to tell them just to whack your neck. I've showed you about half an inch off the back.
Oh, that's great.
I'll show you.
Oh yeah, that's super.
Just got them little early curly bits off.
Yeah.
Should be okay, and if it's too short, it'll be okay. Standard pattern.
Yeah, exactly. I got some old photos off earlier. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Now look at that. That's one that you did for me.
It's one I did earlier, about 40 years earlier.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, of course I do.
When you did the rat tail for me.
Ponytail, not rat tail.
Oh, right.
I mean, I used to wear the shirts. Same glasses actually.
And that one,
with Chad's.
Yeah, exactly.
You're watching too much New Wave then, obviously.
Yeah.
God, Benny. I didn't really did it on the old box brownie. I didn't even download it off there. Oh God, you should see my wedding album. I've got hair down there.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever seen that. It's in my loft.
Well, I remember you did have long hair.
Oh yeah, it was right down there.
Yeah.
I used to sit there and pull the sound.
And I remember coming here and wanting a perm, and you kept talking me out of having a perm.
Well, of course it would. Yeah, like yours, too nice. Well, seriously, if you left it longer, it would have been natural perm, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And nobody can copy that.
Yeah.
You really can't. If you had been straight, I'd give you a perm. I'd take the money off you. but I could have done a good job. It would just spoil your hair.
Yeah.
As I say, what you get with me is you might not like it, the honesty. Sometimes a bad thing. But no, I mean, I don't think I've done a bad haircut all these years, have I?
No, it's been grand. Well, I mean, I went away for years, but I've come back.
Exactly.
Because it's always been good. Good for a woman.
That's how it should be. Not long way to ring. You want your phone number, so it's alright.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't tell the phone number.
No.
Otherwise I'll never be able to retire.
I don't know who you are, where you're from.
That's
There we go.
right. Give me a little tax on it. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
For 45 years you've been Stephen to all extents and purposes.
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Why? No great mystery. When I was off for the job managing here, and it was owned by, well, the story was, we had a shop here, and a shop at Crosspool, both called Stevens. Now, his shop at Crosspool was just round from the Crosspool Tavern, the other shops there. It was an upstairs one, and downstairs it was butcher's, and they called the butcher Harry. Now, his name was Harry Theme, so he went Harry the Hairdresser and Harry the Butcher up and downstairs. So that's why it became Stevens, and that's the only reason. And I've never bothered changing it. Makes no difference to me, If I was to change it tomorrow, and I could have, in the last 2 years ago when I had the shop changed, they still say, is that Stephen? Is it your Aunt Martin? so nothing will change.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. There's no mystery about it. It's just, and I've got some customers who don't even know my name's Martin. I have one girl who they just call me Steve the last 15 years. And I daren't tell her now my name's Martin. It's funny, isn't it? You know, you think, oh dear me. But, so I know she'll say to me, why that woman call you Martin? I said, that's my other name. Oh, but it doesn't sink in, you know, as if, oh, maybe I'm wrong here.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the only reason. There's nothing, no mystery about it.
You're not under a witness protection?
No, I just told me to change the sign. Purely economical. Too tight.
What about the note on the lights?
That's one of those stupid things. I've been here 45 years, and is it 2 years ago? For whatever reasons, I still blame the wife because she's not here. And I was just getting into bed as the phone went, and it was Steve, my next door but one neighbour. He said, Martin, he said, our Barry's just from you, just lives down here. He said, I don't know what's up wrong, Steve, but Martin's lights on in his shop. So I thought, anyway, I had to get up, come all the way over. I just left the lights on. And I thought, oh, and then he came in next. So he said, tell you what, Martin. I said, thanks for ringing me. He said, anytime. I said, kid, I've been here, 42 years. It won't happen again. And about a month later, I did exactly the same. In bed again. So I had to get dressed and come home and turn the lights off. You know, so that's why. Hence the sign. Hence the sign. And I put it there because I do tend to forget things these days.
So what happens when you finish on Friday?
Oh, I'm going to have some Martin time. I've been working 6 days for a lot of years. I'm reaching a point, I say at my age, I don't want to be putting 50 hours a week in, and I don't want to be tied forever like I've been. So hopefully we'll do a bit of travelling, maybe book some stuff and probably do some long-term rent in Spain next year. Basically just see how it goes, you know, for a few years. We talked about maybe selling the house and moving out there, but we've put that on the back burner for now because I'm not sure. I'm not worried about Brexit. I'm all for Brexit, but you know, you never know how things are going to pan out with other governments, do you? And I don't want to invest all my money to find I've got nothing left. So that's the reason why, and that's what we want to do. We just booked for a fortnight at New Year to go on a cruise in the Caribbean, and we're going for a fortnight in Spain in a few weeks' time after I've finished. Fact finding really, looking for somewhere a bit long term to rent. Not so much this year because we've got quite a few things on. So that'll be for next year. But really after that, watch this and that space really. You know, end of, isn't it? It's the end of an era and it's a funny feeling, very, very funny feeling. I've done a lot of growing up here, as you can appreciate. And it's made me grow up, you know. It's hard to believe, I know, you've known me a long time, but I would have been a lot more immature if I'd not been here, or dead. But yeah, but that's it really. There's not a massive long-term plan, it's just a different plan. And so we'll see how it goes.
Well, thank you for all you've done over the years.
And thank you for doing this for me.